Morning, as promised, day number 7 or 8. I quit counting. Just keep watching because we're moving forward with this project, man. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm cutting in that piece of sheetrock. All right. I went ahead and set my light buckets. All right, I had to turn my camera around so I can't point in reverse. I ain't as good as Buster Scruggs. Shooting, with a mirror, looking backwards with his back to the enemy, ain't happening. All right, so had to make sure that my light buckets were obviously the same distance from this post here to here. There is a set screw in there that'll lock it in place, and of course we made sure that this one was the same. Now this first piece of sheetrock went up a little bit crooked, so I'm off about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch on the other end. That's okay. I will fill that with mud. So I took those measurements from there to there, center to center, from here to here, and then from this edge to the corner, and transferred it to this piece of sheetrock, which I cut. So I've got the first hole pretty much scored with this device. All right. So you figure out your diameter, set your cutting tool. These are about $11 at Ace Hardware, and then you go for it. So here you can see, quite simply, I'm just going to score that paper. Man, I can't even hold my camera straight when I'm doing this stuff. All right, so we're going to work this and cut it as deep as we can cut it. Here we go again with the camera. I should use a tripod. There we go. Okay, so there's my hole location, and I'm going to flip this thing over and cut it from the back side, just to make it easier to remove. All right, so all I did was I ran a little screw through the hole, through the circle that I scored, just to show up on the other side, and that gives me a pilot location. Let's see if I can get this even closer so you can see this. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to score the opposite side. Now what's going to be interesting is, will I be able to pop that out now that I've scored it on both sides? I have no idea, so let's give it a shot. We'll find something to tap it with. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Nice clean hole. All right, perfect. Pretty cool how that works, isn't it? Bam. Nice clean hole. All right, in theory, that if I did my measurement properly, measure twice, cut once, it should fit. Let's give it a shot.
It's like a knife, dude. You can cut bread with it, but they sell it for insulation. Uh-oh. Alright. Just cut my sticker in the... Put it on location, dude! Here, hang on. And I'm not even gonna worry about stapling that up because the sheetrock's gonna hold it in place. Alright. Now. I'll put loose stuff. I don't want to get into my eyeballs. Alright, where is my screw gun? 37.5 was on this end. And then... Okay, so that was... Alright, I think I screwed up. You gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, let's see if this goes up and holds into place. Alright. Get my handy dandy support. Completely fell over and started hitting everything and destroying stuff. Come on. Now, I just realized something else I need to do. I need to mark stud locations up there on paper. So I know where to run a couple screws across the way. Alright? But it looks like my cutouts are lining up, so let's try this again. I got the measurements reversed. This side is the side that's going to fit perfect. This side isn't, so I need to make a couple of minor corrections. You know how I'm going to do that? I'm going to add a nailer right there. I'm going to trim off this side. Closing my balls. Couple nailers. There, baby. Woo! Got nothing there. So, have I ever told you how much I hate hanging sheetrock? I freaking hate it, dude. Because I miss things, you know? Like, I had a bracket up there I forgot to remove and busted up the sheetrock. Here, I got it offset. Not right, because, you know, I'm lifting this stuff up over my head and trying to hang at the same time. And I got me a nice healthy gap going on here, which is no big deal. I mean, I can pre-fill that and then put some tape over it and be good. It's just extra work on my part, so. Alright, this is the most complicated cut because I got a jog right here and then over. And I also had to make some adjustments in the width to make up the difference for when I put the first piece up crooked. So hopefully this one will go in. It'll be straight from this point forward, so let's see.
Now look, if I drop a couple of, you know, new words, please forgive me up front, okay? I'm gonna do my best not to curse. It's something I'm definitely trying to control in my life. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Alright. So basically we gotta wear the damn thing like a hat. Get it! You see already? Stupid homemade tool. I'm losing it. I'm gonna put it right here. Hopefully that'll hold. Actually, let's do it more in the center here. Alright. Let's get myself positioned. Alright, let's try this again. Genius, except that is going a little too far right there. Alright, let's see if this will catch. And this is where I start to get to muscle failure. And everything comes falling down. I lost my support stick. This doesn't surprise me one bit.
Folks, this is another manly man helping me out. It's Jeremy.
It's weird. Like, my hands are not greasy. I don't smell like gear oil. I don't get it.
Manly man. All right, so the rest of what I did looks like doo-doo, but it'll clean up with mud. Meat and potatoes in there. Nice.
Your battery's dying.
Bottle of Battery, Alabama.
Don't start taking long.
All right.
Put my belt back on.
Hang on. All right, Jeremy's here to help me out because I screwed up royally. Now, you saw earlier I'm trying to muscle this stuff into place and my belly's hanging out and whatnot. We ended up snapping a chalk line, and you can really see how badly I hung this. All right, so we're gonna try something using one of those little oscillating cutting tools. Mine's a Harbor Freight Special, and a vacuum cleaner so we don't breathe anything. And we're gonna cut us a straight line the easy way. Just watch. Let me adjust this. All right. Put on my man first.
Come on, Stanley.
Purchased by Stanley. That was awesome. Now check this out. Much straighter. This will give me a straighter edge when I go to mud.
Well, yeah. I mean, it all looks like hell until you put the tape on.
Yeah.
But now you have a nice straight edge to set your line.
Dude, that method worked awesome.
Yeah, it did.
Well, folks, here's what we got done today. Thank you, Jesus, for Jeremy coming over and helping me out. All the major pieces of sheetrock are up that I was able to get up here. I still have a lot of pieces, and we're estimating about 12 more sheets to finish up everything that you can't see in the camera behind you. I did make some decisions. I'm just going to go ahead and run sheetrock all the way down, but we got it up. The lights are cut in all the way across the top, so the entire flat section is done the full length of the building. And then, as you can see here, we got the OSB on. Now, the reason why I put OSB on, and let me grab a piece. Hang on. Yeah, I put a hole in my sheetrock. All right, so I don't know how that's going to look from a distance, but which side's better to look at? This side? So if you can just imagine, you know, we're going to have staggered boards on this wall tacked on the entire section. And it's just going to look real rustic and cool. So before I do that, I'm going to get some paint. Go to the hardware store and get some flat black paint. I'm going to paint this entire wall. And I did mount the OSB rough side out, so it won't accept paint very well. And that's that. So it'll get painted. That way, if this stuff shifts or shrinks or does whatever, then you got a dark color that's showing through the background. Anyhow, I am off tomorrow, President's Day, so we'll go up and get some more sheetrock, and we'll get this wrapped up. So I'm definitely seeing my goal. I think I can make it in spring to get all this stuff assembled, and then we'll start with the mudding and go from there. Now, the other day I talked about using tape. I decided against it this time around, and I'm going to go with the fiber. Okay, this I've used it before. It's a self-adhesive type of fiber. You use a lot less mud, and it cuts down on the time, so you can just stick this right into all the seams and start mudding. I'm going to have to do some pre-mudding in some of these areas because I got some thick locations that need to be pre-filled first because of my crappy job that I did. But hey, I was doing it on my own, and when you don't have the right tools, you do the best you can. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of random, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get back to cleaning this area up and get ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna go in and have some smooth libations and go to bed. So, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Yeah. Get out there and build your man cave, will ya? And do it soon. The dude needs his own space.